Hello guys, and welcome back. We're going to do a couple things on this video today. We've got a whole bunch of goodies to go on this old girl. We've also got another thing that I want to talk about, and I've talked about it before, and I'm going to talk about it again. When we are doing some of these repairs or installations or whatever, and we're doing it out of the goodness of our own heart, doing it here at the house or in our own shop or behind the oak tree in the backyard, who gives a shit? We always want to make sure that we're covering our butts, right? So what do we want to talk about when we're talking about covering our own butts? It's making sure that the customer can't come back on you saying that ever since you did this to my vehicle, it has this code. So I'm going to flip this around here in a second, and we're going to talk about a couple things and this new scan tool I got where I can generate scan reports off of. So give me a second and hold on. So what we got here is a 2011 Cummins that we are going to be putting a whole bunch of Banks goodies on. Now, purpose of this video, KINGBOLEN has sent me a scan tool here, and I'm going to show you what this thing does. It does a little bit more than just, scans codes and lets you clear them, but it also lets you generate a report. So let's see how good we can get this to show up on the phone. Now, report information. We can go pre-repair and post-repair. Okay. We can also input all of the vehicle information, make, model, mileage. It automatically pre-populates the VIN number, and we can put any kind of notes down in there that we want. Once we get all that done, we can hit OK, and it will generate a report where you can put your business information and all that stuff in here as well, and then the vehicle information and the professional report. And then you hit PDF, and it will give you the ability to print that off. And then, of course, once you connect this to the computer, you can also email it and all that stuff. Now, this one is really cool. There's your PDF. There's your trouble codes that are already in the system. And there's reasons why they're in here. This one's had an attitude adjustment. Now let's come back out, and you don't want to do that. Let's hit the home button. You can check for IM readiness. You can read live data, freeze frame data, fault codes. You can clear your fault codes, your test results on any of the onboard monitoring tests. You can control operation of onboard components and system modules, read vehicle information, and so on and so forth. Would you like to end your diagnostic session? Let's click yes. Now we can come back into here, and we can do these functions on here like ABS bleeding and gearbox learning and anti-theft, injector coding, oil resets, steering angle resets, sunroof initialization, air suspension stuff, tire pressure monitoring, adaptive front lighting. It has all kinds of stuff. It's not just a basic little scan tool. So let's come back out into here. In your files is where it's going to store your scan reports and everything, and then update, of course, if you want to update the firmware, repair information, your settings. There's your FCA diagnostics, because I'm working on a RAM. You can actually take screenshots of the information that you're looking at on here, and you can attach all of those into your scan reports so that when you are generating your RO, you have the proof right there up front that those codes were set before you even started work. Now, there's where you set your time zones, all of that good stuff. Anyway, this is what I wanted to show you guys, because one of these is very important to help covering your own butt when you're doing these kinds of repairs, or any kind of repair, or any kind of work, period, on a vehicle, any vehicle. You don't want to deal with a customer that keeps coming back saying, ever since you did this, that kind of an issue. It's frustrating, it's mind-boggling, it sucks, and it just makes everybody's day absolutely terrible. So, to cover your own butt, you need to generate a scan report. Now, I'm gonna generate this scan report and get it printed out, all that good stuff, and also you'll be able to compare after you've done your repairs or your work and verify that the repair is complete. And that's another important thing to talk about, because we do have so many people out there that literally run a code, change an O2 sensor or whatever sensor, and call it good. They think they've made the repair and made the repair complete, but you can't. It's not that simple, because there's so many other factors. We can't just always blame that it's a sensor or something like that. We have to make sure, do our due diligence, that it's not just a sensor. So anyway, let me get going on this and hold on a few. So here's a couple other cool things about this here KINGBOLEN scan tool, is it also has the ability to run an SD card in it, so you're not constantly having to clear out its memory from scan reports and everything. It'll hold quite a bit depending on what size of your SD card that you put in it. And if you go through, you know, the instructions, I very rarely go through these things, but I wanted to show you guys. You could do O2 sensor tests, evap system tests. You can get into the data stream, of course, read and erase codes, which I know you guys in California really like that, because they don't allow scan tools to be sold in California where you can clear codes. Well, buy one of these, you can clear your own codes. You can get into the diagnostics and smart diagnostics. I'm sure that's going to be another thing that you have to pay for to get into that kind of, I guess, you know, diagnostic system, but all of them are the same. Anytime you get into the technical stuff, you have to pay for those kinds of services, whether it through Mitchell on Demand, any company's own, or All Data, all of them you're going to have to pay an additional amount for. So in short, it's a pretty cheap tool. You guys need to check it out. I'm going to put a link down at the bottom, and yeah, we'll get going on this one. And you know, of course, when I'm done, I'll pull another report and make sure that I didn't turn on any other problems, and we'll go from there. But I want to thank you guys for checking out the videos, and you know, do all that good stuff. Like, comment, share, whatever you need to do. I'll get back to the comments as I can. So anyway, thank you very much, and you guys have a good day.